Hello, my fans. We are going to talk about my days working at Sonic. So working at Sonic was my first couple of days. It was pretty hard, you know. And when I first started, I barely know how to make any of the sandwiches, as any rookie do. It was my first official job, meaning a bowl of ramen noodles too. That y'all know that. So I might be slurping a lot. No homo. So working at Sonic, it was fun. You know, made a lot of friends there. Everybody had my back, especially mostly all the managers. So first week there, everything, you know, I started learning everything about within the next 4 days I started working there. I actually started getting the hang of it. So then I had a few customers that, you know, complained on me, you know, because I had just jumped into it. I never knew how to make all the sandwiches right. So one day I had this fatso guy. Not to be rude, you know, I'm sorry to say that, but he was kind of ungrateful about how I made the sandwich, but I made the sandwich perfectly right. He complained that the sandwich was cold. The patties had just got off the grill. So I'm looking at this guy thinking to myself, how are the patties cold? How were the buns cold if all that stuff just came out? I ain't gonna lie, I kinda was a little, you know, rushed. But that's how it is, man. When you're working at the fast food, man, you get rushed a lot. Sometimes the bosses were a little pushy. But they gotta understand, we're only human. So I had recently quit it yesterday. So I get paid and I get my next check soon. Now y'all not gonna know it. So it's my business. But I thought I'd just like to let y'all know, working at Sonic is like working at McDonald's, even though I've never worked at McDonald's yet. I almost did too. Almost got at McDonald's, but then I changed my mind. I had a few good friends up in there. Most of the friends I became friends with said that they had recently texted me saying like, "Oh, why did you leave?" I told them I had to. Really low key. Didn't even want to work there no more. But I might return to Sonic though. I don't know yet. They said I'm more welcome to come back. I told them no problem. I might actually consider that. But there were like certain, I only missed, no, I'm not gonna say I missed, but there were like, in counting of my days, of the days I had were late, total of the month that I have actually considered of working there, I want to say out of the whole month that I have been working there, I was only late like 5 times at the most, because half the time I was always showing up there early. I had to make that extra chicken, you know what I'm saying? Stayed after half the time. Get that check bigger. So as y'all already seen, my hair, you know, it's back into the afro look. High top look, really. Gotta shave more off the sides, but I'm not gonna jump into that. This is about Sonic. So I stay in Grand Rapids now, y'all. So half of y'all don't know that. But I would just like to take my time out to tell y'all how Sonic, what the life about working at Sonic. It's hard though. It's pretty hard. You could be working there. You could be in there for like about a minute or 5 minutes at the most. You could have up to like 6 orders up there. Rushes. Them rushes, man, are no joke. Them rushes are like, it's like having a whole herd of zombies coming up there, ordering like 15 items up there. You have to have them items up there within a certain amount of time. half the time we didn't even have all the workers there. So they said I was one of their best cooks up in there. I took that as a good compliment, you know. It was my first job there. First job. Pretty fun, you know. Had a good reputation with the managers. You know, I was making good checks and everything. First check wasn't that as bad, you know. I had like $300, you know. Next check, $500. Next check, $600. Next check, hopefully, might be $600 and something again. I don't know, cause I recently just quit it. And I get another check coming up soon. So, cause you know, once you get that, you know how when you quit your job and then you gotta get that last. Excuse me, I probably have to edit that out. But you know how you get your last check. Hopefully, you know, since I actually quit it, you know, I think the manager might give me that bonus. I don't know. I kind of hope he do, because I did put a lot of hard work and dedication into that job. But now I'm on my job. I'm on another job search, so I might be either working at Five Guys or probably work at Walmart. Somewhere close though. I might even work at a bar soon. So half the time, y'all already have. If half of y'all don't know about Sonic, they have these things called the Conies, where it's a foot-long hot dog where you add chili, cheese. Man, I remember one day. No. Let me tell you this. One day, we had a hot dog rush. Oh my goodness, bro. Them hot dog rushes were just crazy. What I'm telling you, when them hot dog rushes were crazy, try making up to 7 hot dogs at once. One day, somebody ordered 2 Americans, 2 chilies, one plain, and one. No, not one, but and 2 New Yorkers. If only y'all knew how that felt. And there was only like a certain amount of cheese you had to put on the chili dogs. I was putting like a certain amount of cheese on there. Had a cool guy in there named Nate. He taught me everything. Taught me how to cook it right. If it didn't look right, put it back in. So one day, well, let me tell you about this one. We had an inspection one day. We had an inspection. And the inspector was kind of checking me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a cook. But I had to work in the front to make it look like we were busy. And, you know, we had to make sure everything was tip-top shape. We couldn't hold anything. We had to make sure everything was fresh. So the guy who was interviewing us, I said to myself, hey, low-key, he probably be watching Chris Lee Knows Best. I ain't gonna lie, I watch that show too, here and there. You know, I don't care if it's a white show. We all human everywhere. But the thing about it, what threw me off was when because the managers told me I had to act like I was just recently working there for like about a week. And yeah, I played that role right. But then when he asked me about the books and how long I had to cook the meat for, I literally stopped right there, like, woo, man, like didn't know what to say. I was shook. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. But that's what happens, like, you know, when you don't know much, when you don't do your research more. And I should have been reading over the manuals and everything and doing everything right, but I didn't. I was just there, and I was following about what the people was telling me to do, not about what not the book, because the book will constantly lie to you half the time. And what I believe in, that whoever's been working there longer will show you the right way, and that's what my boy Nate was doing for me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So then I had to try to show my way to cook. So we had to make sure everything was tip-top shape. So that's the. And I was only getting paid $10 an hour. Showing my really busting my ass in that bitch too. Like my uncle will tell you, like I was busting my ass in that bitch because one day I had to make. What did you make? What did you have me make that day? That day when you said when you went up there and said that I had made your order for you. I think you meant like I think I made me make like what some Sonic burgers and some like and some Ultimates. Man, I was making burgers like motherfucker. I remember one day I had to make five supersonic burgers, bro. Bro, I was like, oh my lord. I knew what to put on everything. It was just how much of the time that I had to do. Excuse me. Again, I'm gonna have to edit that out. But yeah, working at Sonic is like it's literally a hard job. It's like working at a diner. You know what I'm saying? You make the food, get paid, get tips. But me, I was not getting tips because I was not working car hop. If I was working car hop, I would have got tips. Probably had to get on rollerblades too. I can rollerblade, but not working out hot ass sun. It was hot as hell in that damn bitch too. And back in the kitchen, boy, I was in that bitch sweating bullets. Man, I just told y'all about Sonic, man. So if y'all ever consider working at Sonic, prepare for that, man. Cause that kind of work like that will get you tired. Come home, you be stressed out. You gotta at least smoke you a little bleezy or something, or hit a couple of the bongs. But yeah, man, that's the life of working at Sonic. So I want y'all to like this, comment, subscribe to me, and I will try my best to make videos mostly every week, once a week, probably. So yeah, this is Myron Junior So Fresh, signing out, y'all.